past is your playground. Abstergo.
Hello, Initiate. Recently, Abstergo Historical Research began several new projects in London. We both know that when Abstergo makes big moves, the Templars are up to something. We think they're hot on the trail of a new piece of Eden. I've got people in London looking for it.
Hey, Bishop! Jacob and Evie Fry are twins. How awesome is that?
Speak of the devil. Fire up your cameras, Bex. I've got picture. ETA on the payload?
Sending it now.
A lot to sift through. I'm gonna get the Initiates on it ASAP.
You look weird with a weapon.
So for those who don't know, Assassin's Creed,
a little bug and see what
I
we can
guess
see.
is kind of worth remembering the installment it is, but
has a meeting here
this is actually one of my favorite ones.
Doesn't say with who.
Doesn't say with whom,
I'm a
Rebecca.
little
I suppose he's
particular
down to
about which ones I
Muggins,
actually
so
play
find
first.
out.
I don't have the
Hold on.
original
The mission was to find
Altair
data to
ones.
locate a piece of
I wish I
Eden
did.
in London.
We did.
And now, I am eager to try this new
But
kit.
this one is actually pretty fun.
I don't like it when those two go off book like this. Well, all we can do is take a deep breath and move forward. You'll be searching for the piece of Eden through the lives of Jacob and Evie Fry, twin assassins who operated in Victorian London. Your first set of genetic memories are downloaded. Good luck.
Brother George, it is as I feared. London has fallen. Thrice I have written to you begging your aid. Thrice you've responded with silence. And yet I write again. So desperate my need, so few my options. I need you. London needs you. You would say it is too great of a task, or that it is not yet time to strike. Patience, you would counsel. But whilst you wait, the Templars consolidate their power. They have chosen a Grand Master so ruthless, so thorough, one might think Reginald Birch himself had returned. His name is Crawford Starrick, and he intends to rule the world. There is no aspect of society he does not control, no industry that escapes his grim touch. By day, it is corrupt merchants and venal politicians who hold court. Come night, a vicious street gang known as the Blighters strikes terror in the hearts of all. There is no business untainted by his poison, no person unexploited, be it by duplicity or force. Our enemy has designs on the highest office of them all. And so, as you look inward, and dare I say it, afraid, Crawford Starrick's ambition is fixed on the beyond, to kingdoms and continents as yet unconquered, though not for long, for he knows, as I have warned you time and time again, whosoever controls London controls the world.
Okay, I was quiet during that cinematic for a reason. It kind of explains the entire thing of this game. We eventually had to go up against him, unfortunately, but this is one of the few Assassin's Creed games I have not ever really decided to complete. I wanted to do it through the streams. I wanted everybody to be able to see what this game
The
is
iron
and how
ships from here.
good
The
it really
Templar
is.
running things is Rupert Ferris, and
Those
our
are the
target
Fry
one.
twins, and you can alternate
Target two
between
is
which
Sir
one
David
you play.
Brewster, who's got his hands on a bauble that could ruin us in this wretched war.
I prefer playing as Evie, obviously. But I also like her
Think
fighting
you both
style
can
better.
handle it?
What a question.
All right. My mistake. Ladies and gentlemen, the unstoppable Fry twins. See them nightly at Covent Garden.
George, honestly. I've studied the plans of the laboratory and have every route covered.
And I've got all I need right here.
He's the
Extend your
brute
regards to
steering while
Ferris.
she is the,
Chat later, George. We've a train to catch.
Jacob! Evie!
she's the brain.
May the greed guide you, you vagrants!
Poor man, more afraid than ever. Years have not been kind.
Evie Fry, where do you get it from?
The same place as you, Jacob.
Have fun.
Don't die.
Jacob is the smartass. She is the planner. She goes through everything. Which is why it's actually fun playing as her. He's all about brute force.
How long does he intend to go on like this? He's disrupting the other workers. Shut his trap and get the machine fixed. And send me some laudanum for my head.
Coming right up.
Well, time to get our wrench into that man's plans, huh? Okay, now this is actually where it gets a little bit fun. After this, I'll be able to show you guys more, because I'll be able to get some skills. That is not like the Assassin's Creed games. You get to sit here and just run and just see what all you can do. And it's always interesting to see what happens.
Locked.
What do you think you're doing?
For this trouble!
No one goes in or out, unless there's a problem.
I hold the machines. That door opens, and I have my route to Ferris.
Yeah, Jacob. Ever the troublesome brother. And since I know I think I only have one viewer anyway, yeah, I do hear you, by the way. I'm still listening.
What's happening? Got a bummer over
What's all this? Which one of you is responsible?
Bye-bye.
Who are you? The sanitary
Flawless.
inspector. This man is dead.
You're the dead man! Run along now.
Oh, really?
I'll shoot you out of face.
Oh, me and you, buddy. Let's go ahead and end this quickly. As soon as you see that turn yellow, you have to... He almost automatically always goes back into defense mode. Oh well, he dies just as easy. Oh, as if we're after you.
Ferris, I'm coming.
Now comes the fun part. Up.
Time to head for higher ground.
Wait till I get there.
Okay.
Let's go. Get out of here. This ain't my business. I'm this close to coming over there.
That's okay. Whatever the hell you want. You try to do these all the others. Buddy, why are you running? I'm not after you. I'm after this guy.
This is a sticky situation.
Now, I could have chosen to go the less annoying route, but also I'm kind of choosing to.
I'll crush you like a bloody insect.
Also choosing a faster route. Okay, this door, I believe. There it is. It's okay. I don't really care if he, caught me or not. They all actually at the same, though, don't they? I seem to be able to go up, which would be easy enough. I love when they ask how I get through, and yet they don't seem to realize I do by the skill of the blade.
We're gonna break you kiddies in.
I can ask better than that.
Hop to it.
It's okay.
Not much of a hiding
I'm gonna go here. Well, this area is probably the easiest. It looks like it's the hardest, but it's not. Going to the top.
The lad in the factory should be taken to be bandaged by the apothecary.
Fine. But dock his wages.
Yes, sir.
It's okay. All of them will die. I'll go through the top.
Final price, Mr. Ferris.
Okay. And for those who haven't played the game, let me go ahead and explain this part. easiest way to kill this guy is to be above. So, like, this guy is going to die quickly. Another reason why I'm making sure that it's kind of, the assassinations are done a specific way. It's another way to not get a lot of attention drawn. Because the entry point we're going to go for is going to be up top here. Because the entry point I want is up there.
Dear sir, I am pleased to inform you that I have managed to secure a source of iron ore that will continue to generate a steady profit for many a year to come, and provide the raw material to build several new trains. Expect a knighthood for this. No, don't write that. It is my hope that this good news may please you. I await further instructions. I am, etc., etc., Rupert Ferris.
Boink. And now he's dead.
It is done. Oh? What did you accomplish, boy? A bolt loosened in Starrick's machine. A large bolt. But not enough.
Your Grandmaster will fall.
You assassins can circle London to your heart's content. The mechanism we have built has been going strong for 100 years, and will run 1,000 more. It is the very city itself.
We will take London from your hands.
From Croydon? You lurk in the shadows like a coward. I doubt it.
Now it's time to make sure that we keep London.
What do you want? Money? Please, please, just let me live. I'm begging you. Don't kill me, please. What do you want from me? I'll do anything.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. We completed this part of the mission, so he is dead. Now we gotta go for the next ones. Now it's up to Evie. So this is gonna be the fun part. I have to make sure I stay out of trouble here, because no matter what I will get into it anyway. Because of course,
Tickets, please.
here's the fun part. I can still loot him while he's standing. And they are dumb enough to come after me. Uh-huh. Okay, so out of the two, Jacob is definitely the worst of the two. He's okay. I do like him well enough, but I prefer to not play as him. That being said, there's a reason for everything, of course. I don't like his fighting style. I prefer the logical thinker over the brute force.
Well, we seem to have made an unscheduled stop.
We're gonna get down from here, otherwise we are possibly screwed. So that means I can jump off of that.
Maybe next time I'll walk.
Let's hope he walks, because otherwise he's gonna get me killed. You think?
Yard. Guard quarters. Brewster's laboratory. This is where the piece of Eden will be located. No loose ends. Now, to decouple the locomotive and create a diversion.
Well, where is it? Huh? Where's Brewster's supplies?
Okay, so here we're gonna do
Meter.
a double assassination, I believe.
Who's that?
Because he just walked off. Assassinate, pull him over.
Time to deploy the diversion.
As well.
Sir David. Hello, boys.
Also took notice of what weapon she uses. She uses a cane sword. I actually prefer that to some of the other weapons that Jacob uses.
Jacob's cooking. That should keep you busy while I head into your lab.
Follow me down the tracks.
You stay here and keep a lookout.
All right. I'll shout if I get any bother.
First for a bird's eye view. Can't be too careful.
How would it come apart?
Not your concern. Bring back the cargo. Something's up. She's an intruder!
I need 2 more weeks with the device.
Your questionable practices are beginning to draw unwanted attention. You have been given more than enough time to achieve results, Sir David.
I was unaware that you expected me to perform like a cocker spaniel.
Permit me to remind you of your obligation to the Order.
Miss Thorne, you ride me like a racehorse.
Sir David. I will return tomorrow. If you have not unlocked the device's secrets, forget your dogs and horses. I will leave you to the wolves. Good day.
I was merely promised a tour of the premises, my lords.
Who sent you?
It's one of Green's spies.
Get that man to interrogation. Then I want him brought to the lab.
What a pity. But no deviations from the mission.
supplies back from the train. Mr. Starrick will cut our wages.
They'll bring them home. You watch.
What was that? Let's find out.
Some woman sneaked in!
It's Mr. Starrick's man, and there's likely more than one.
Nearly there.
Someone get her from behind!
You can do better than that!
She's quick! You've got to overpower her! Shoot the life out of here!
She can't possibly think she's hidden from sight.
Okay, so now we're gonna kill this guy out, these two guys off, because they're gonna, otherwise they're actually gonna do some damage. I didn't need smoke bombs for what I was doing.
Ah, thank you kindly. I was in ever such a squeaky fix when, what do you know? You rescue me.
Where's the hidden laboratory?
Untie me, and then we can parley, milady.
I'm pressed for time. Tell me now.
It's underground. Requires a key. One of the guards nicked mine, cheeky sod.
Thank you.
Now? Untie me?
You got yourself in. I trust you can get yourself out again.
Not to worry, milady. Can still recall a couple of tricks from me carnival days.
Charming.
Okay, so I need to get it from one of the guards if I haven't already, which I know I haven't. Now I can go up top, get out right here, up and over. No, I kind of want to stay out of the line of sight. So we're going to go ahead and go across here if possible.
For garters. Let's have a butcher's downstairs then. I want to see that artifact. Not too
Target's identified with Eagle Vision.
Hey, leave them rats alone. Hey.
Mind your own home. I'll feed him to me cat. Got it.
I got the key now. Don't know how long till I notice he's dead, but that's the fun part, right?
Hey, someone get her!
Don't help me.
What I'm gonna do here is very, 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 very simple. assassinate this moron. Why? Because we can. The reason I did that is because it's a lot faster than me having to sit here and go through and fight with every single freaking one of them, which I've done before. It was more annoying than it was really worth. At least to me, perhaps not the rest of you, but... There should be more hanging barrels somewhere. Wish there was one right there. Damn. Okay, I think I can go over this way. I'm just trying to currently avoid making sure I don't get caught for the moment. Because I've already come this far. I want to make sure they all get under there. Okay, we're gonna kill him quietly. Okay. Let me actually get in here before I try doing that. Entry point right here. Okay. Yeah, I have a choice here. Okay. There's two.
What's Sir David up to in there?
Don't know and don't care to ask. 'Cause at night, the grates glow with an unearthly light, as if the dead are climbing up out of hell itself.
Like the poet. What else?
Ain't nothing else, and you should keep to your work. Sometimes this. I try business and get back to work.
There you are. The entrance to Bruce's lab.
Okay, we can make something a little bit more clear. I don't think I have yet. When I say she tends to use her brain more, she normally does. Normally. I think out of the two assassins, if looking at it from an assassin's perspective, she's more equipped. He's more of a big kid playing assassin. Do I think he's good enough to be an assassin? Not really. But there's a reason for that, okay? I've watched him do some of the stupidest shit. Since I'm assassinating more, I'm probably going to go ahead and do the loot takedown. I'm going to start working on my stuff.
So do as you're bloody told. And by the way, it's sir to you.
The bloke's a knacker, sir. Someone's gonna get hurt if you push too hard. Honest to God.
And someone's gonna be out of work if you keep on whinging like your old codger.
I was missing something. Okay, and as far as the play mechanics, it's relatively simple. It's similar, not exact, to the Assassin's Creed most of us would actually know. When I say that, I mean very simply, they are still pretty much the same type of assassin, and they still do the same work. Always against the Templars. Just like he's working for them.
Piece of Eden.
Part of our job to finish all this.
Increase the electricity. But it'll become unstable, sir. You heard what Miss Thorne said. We need results now.
Now they're gonna make the piece of Eden unstable. My job is very, very, very simple now. No, I mean to finish these 3 people off relatively fast. Why? Because they will be trouble for me if they do what's possible. You see how quickly I'm having to make sure I can counter. It's best having them up against like a wall type area. I'm about ready to do something a little more than a little stupid. Why? Because I'm getting a little too close. And because it's very, very, very likely that things can go wrong. With any assassination, you want it to be perfect. Anything less than perfect and you're probably going to be dead.
It is time to lay down your head, Sir David Brewster.
But I have so much more to discover.
Do not be afraid.
I'm not. God will protect me.
I will continue your experiment.
You will not stop, Starrick. Miss Thorne has already found another piece of Eden, more powerful than the last.
I will take that one too.
We fight to gain what we cannot take with us. It's in our nature.
Pay attention to what he just said. We fight to take what... We fight for what we cannot take with us. He holds a very, very powerful point there, even in game terms. If you look at it, even in real life, we fight for everything.
I have to get out of here, now.
We can't take any of it with us, unfortunately.
Keep going. That was far too close. I must find a way out.
Nearly through.
I'm more curious as to how she knows if she's almost through.
On!
What was that explosion?
What explosion?
Evie?
Piece of Eden detonated and took the lab with it.
The magic lump of hyperbolic metal. I'm shocked.
Simply because you have never valued the pieces does not
All
mean...
went according to plan, hmm?
There was a slight complication.
How slight?
The lab exploded.
Jacob.
You derailed a train.
Oh, he did. Did he?
Well, the train derailed and I happened to be on it. I killed my target.
Brewster is also no more.
Then all in all a successful mission in spite of you two.
What about London?
What about it?
We're wasting our time out here.
You know as well as I do that London has been the domain of the Templars for the last 100 years. They are far too strong yet. Patience.
The Templars have found a new piece of Eden.
Sir David is dead. They do not know how to use it. The Council shall guide us. Sound advice that your father would have seconded. I shall see you back in Crawley.
Patience, Evie.
The gentle sound of opportunity passing us by.
So what's stopping us? London is waiting to be liberated. Forget Crawley.
Father would have wanted us to listen.
Oh, Father. You could continue his legacy in London.
Freeing future generations from a city ruled by Templars.
You know, Jacob Fry, you might just be right.
Then shall we?
Yes. Let's. Onward to London.
This is where it gets interesting. So that was just the beginning. The game is only just now starting. So you see that Evie has an obvious desire to honor her father. And Jacob, I think he's more after fame.
I know,
But
I know.
it's
You've only had a
still
taste of our
pretty
latest
good.
acquisition from Abstergo. But I want to check in on Sean and Rebecca. I still think attacking a Templar is a mistake.
It's always a mistake.
Call Dr. Grammatica.
Come on. Isabel, what a lovely surprise.
Our mutual friends will be here shortly to search for the artifact. Once it's located, I'll let you know.
Super.
Prick.
It's people like you that give historians a bad name.
I'm afraid I don't have time for you today, Mr. Hastings.
Thank you for making my job easy.
Oh, shit.
It does look grim.
Masterberg, Agent DaCosta. Deal with them, please.
Move it!
Here comes the fun part.
Hunt them down!
All they had to do was wait for you to search the data. Their little stunt has put the whole operation at risk. You need to synchronize Jacob and Evie's memories. Find something that puts us ahead of the enemy. Time is of the essence, and lives are now clearly on the line. Good luck.
Okay. So basically it's up to me to save their asses. Doesn't sound like anything new quite yet, but... Now, welcome to London.
I've never seen so many people all at once.
Churning seas of London. It's just the way Father described. Now, to find Henry Green and formulate a plan of attack against the Templars.
Who's Mr. Green again?
The assassin watching over London? Did you not listen the first 3 times?
Listen to what? Oi, watch it.
Beg pardon, sir.
Oi! Come back here, you filthy dipper! What's all that then?
I'm gonna come over there and wipe your nose with your arm.
Fine, you little mobsman. Keep it.
Well, well. What
It
do
is
we
hard to
have
chase
here?
that little guy down.
You're on our property.
I'll rip your tongue out! Finish him off, and we'll go.
Yeah, if you notice, I'm kind of trying to make sure he doesn't manage to kill me either.
Watch it. He's a feisty one. Oh, why did he have to run?
They can't take down all of you!
Excellent. What else does London have to offer?
Now is not the time for tourism, Jacob. Now's the time to find Henry Green. I've always been the quicker climber, haven't I?
Not since we were 2.
Race you to the highest vantage point. You're going to lose again.
Not on my watch.
That's the fun part.
Where is Mr. Green's shop located? It was marked on Father's map.
2 assassins. Equal in height. 1 female, 1 male. 2 decades old. And those devilish smiles. You must be the Fry twins.
And you are?
Henry Green, at your service.
Now we get to continue.
I was sorry to learn about your father's passing.
Thank you.
What can you tell us about Crawford Starrick?
I suppose the Council desires news.
London must be freed, to provide a better future for all of its citizens.
Well, thank goodness the Council saw reason and sent you to aid us.
Yes. Thank goodness.
Unfortunately, I am the bearer of bad news. Today, Starrick sits at the helm of the most sophisticated Templar infrastructure known in the Western world. Every class, every borough, the gangs, the industries. His reach extends all across London.
I've always thought of myself as a gang leader. Firm, but fair. Huh. Well, I have uniforms. And I'll unite a mix of disenfranchised outsiders under one name. That's it, Evie. We can rally them to our side.
Oh, like the way that you rallied those card players at the Oakbrook Tavern into the river.
Oh, that was different. They beat me at whist. I can see it now. We'll call ourselves the Rooks.
You were never good at chess either.
Have you got a better plan?
Find the piece of Eden.
Oh.
Well, let me show you the lay of the land. Shall we? Climb the chimney and see all of London for yourself. Look at what Starrick has done to the city. Whitechapel is riddled with crime. Child labor, despite regulations. A gang known as the Blighters overruns the streets. And Templars manipulating behind the scenes. As in all the other boroughs, we need to return this city to the people who built it in the first place.
We will free London from Starrick. You have my word.
And my Rooks.
Miss Fry, your passion is inspiring. Come. Let us return to my shop, and I can bring you up to date on the rest.
Okay, so their passions are similar. They want to see people freed. Now, once again, I really don't like playing as Jacob. But for the moment...
What just happened?
Keep quiet. Kaylock's looking for me.
Who's Kaylock?
One of Starrick's gang leaders.
Why does he want you?
He's after some of my more arcane research into one of the precursor artifacts.
The piece of Eden.
So tell me about these Blighters.
In search of an army, Starrick gathered up the nastiest of the underworld. Some of the city's gangs tried to prevent it and were slaughtered for their efforts. Now, only Whitechapel's clinkers remain opposed, but they're no match for the Blighters.
Well, let's shine these clinkers up then, shall we? They're just the sort we're looking for.
You can't be serious.
Evie, they're ready to fight and oppose the Blighters. This is my chance to step in. Look out, London. Here come the rooks.
You don't understand.
Confound this city. No one looks where they're going.
Yes, I've noticed that.
Bloody Drood. I'll never finish it at this rate. Only Providence knows where those words are headed now. Well, I must get to work replacing them. Should you ever be in the mood for a tale or two, you can always find me where the ale is warm and tempers are hot. Ta-ta!
What an odd man.
That Mr. Fry was Charles Dickens. Knows everyone and everything in the city. If I were you, I would keep that connection in your back pocket. Kaylock's gang is nearby. They must not follow me back to my shop.
We'll take care of it.
Yeah, you might be able to use this.
Oh God, I hope so.
My carriage is nearby. Make use of it to throw them off my trail. I will meet you at the curio shop.
Steady on. We need to lead them away from Green.
Here comes trouble.
Their carriages are easily damaged. Kaylock will rue the day.
Let it go.
Now to return to Mr. Green.
Aye, aye, Captain.
You're relentless.
That relentlessness will see me become master when we finish this.
George would do nothing of the sort. Whatever's left of the Creed would perish under your control.
Harsh words, dear sister.
I do hope Mr. Green made it back safely.
Don't tell me you fancy the bloke already.
And what do you suggest we do if our #1 source of information turns up dead?
Starrick can't be that hard to find. I say we turn the carriage round and go find him.
This is why you aren't in charge.
Easy now.
Did you give them the slip?
We gave them more than that.
Who are all these people?
Over the years, I have established a number of connections across the city.
Splendid. We'll need focused aid.
Focused aid. We take over Starrick's gangs, we cripple his control.
You're not aiming high enough. Starrick has influence in every branch of society. We need to match him.
I see what you're saying, Evie. We need the rooks.
You are not starting a gang called the Rooks.
I believe I may have an idea of my own. We will need the police to turn a blind eye to activities. My ally in the force, Sergeant Aveline. I've heard he's a master of disguise. Next up, urchins.
Urchins?
Urchins. Children make for excellent spies.
Clara O'Day.
Smart as a whip, that one.
Finally, you would be wise to remember that Starrick never acts alone. There are gang leaders in every borough. You'll meet them soon enough, no doubt.
Rexford Kaylock, known for his ability to vanish before your very eyes.
Should we make him vanish for real?
I suppose.
One moment. A Templar target you might want to look into. Be cautious. It's rough out there.
No, don't worry about me, Greenie. I can handle a few thugs.
Now, we're gonna go ahead and take this one first.
What's the plan then?
I want to go and switch to Evie here in just a moment because I'm not. It's not that I don't like Jacob in general. He's just not my favorite. Now, if you notice, okay, I'm going to show you something here. This one only works for Evie. Same with the level 3 stealth and the chameleon. Basically, she is my personal favorite for that reason too. Now, he is good in his own way, but he, as I said, is a complete brute. He prefers gunslingers and things like that. And for some reason I've always preferred what I currently have. I'm hoping that me upgrading some of his stuff might actually help me later. I don't really like the Initiate's belt. For what I want it for, I guess. He has a lot more outfits too. Like he'll have the gunslinger, he'll have the blackguards, the master assassin. That's the one I want to get him. The outdoorsman. And these two are secret items. And this one is the one I'd love to get my hands on, because this one is Ezio Aldadore's, and he is he is the master assassin, besides Altair. Altair is still my favorite, though. Ezio is Italiano. Let's see if I actually log in. Okay, I will then go up here. I don't know what the email would be. I don't remember half of this. You know what? We'll do it later. Okay, now, he doesn't do well with a cane sword. If you wanted to do something for him, I would assume you'd do something like these. Or the kukri. They do pretty decent, too. We'll be gifted these. Let's check out the gauntlets. This is the one I've been showing, is the Chimera. So, as I said, you can pretty much bet they all have some good...
You're the one with the grand ideas. The gangs, the fights, even the outfits you'll wear. Perhaps you...
And now just give me another freaking skill point. At least so it said.
should lead the way.
If you insist.
In a second I'll say that I can actually... There we go. As I said, he is the brute. I prefer her. And right now she has 6 skill points currently available. So let's go ahead and mess with hers a little bit. Or 6 skills, sorry. So she already has that one. Now I do want to go ahead and get her 3 more of these because she is my main personal use. And because I do want her to be able to do basic lockpicking. She's now level 2, so she'll be more useful. I do want Eagle Vision up a little bit. No, she is level 2, so now she's more useful as well. She has capes we can get. This will be the one I'm gonna want. At least temporarily. Until I can get this one. It's one of the chests, so I guess I better work on it, huh? Now, these should have already been kind of upgraded for the basics. But the cool thing is we can sit here and adjust the colors. Like you see, she's already in black. No color. Or you can change her up a bit. One I want is this one. 30 pressed flowers. So that's what I'll be looking for next. I can go ahead and upgrade preview. Since I do use her a lot more. See, that's something he uses. But she uses this. Purchase and equipped. Now, I also want to upgrade her. And now we will, in time, there are a couple like this one and this one. That's the one I do want. This one's not too bad though. So we will have to be working on getting that kind of stuff now. This is okay for the time being, I guess. You'll notice whenever you're walking down the street as her, pay attention to this. They all tend to wave or bow their head slightly at you. They'll always do it.
I don't know what to say. Thanks. Blimey. I don't know what to say.
All you have to do is scare them with a pistol. Don't fire. It's not your job to fire that time. That was simply to startle. No. Time for this. Now, I know I streamed this game on Twitch, I believe. I'm not sure if I streamed it here or not, as it has been a while.
Well, we tried.
But
I may know a thing or two about that splendid fellow you're talking about.
What's this?
God's sake! Are you trying to blow the gaff?
What?
Sergeant Aberline, at your service. I presume you're the Fry twins Green mentioned.
I was expecting you to be a policeman.
I was expecting you to be discreet.
Henry Green said that you could help us go unnoticed.
This is how it will work. I will give you the names of criminal gang members. You will bring them back to me. Quietly.
Oh, we'll be as quiet as an old lady. A very hairy, strange old lady that looks a lot like a policeman.
Whatever you do, try to remain within the bounds of the law. For my... Need any corpses at the station? Approach the target from behind and attempt to make them talk. Then bring them to my carriage, carefully.
okay, so to do this is relatively simple. It's a little annoying, but it's not impossible. Best way to do this is to get up high again. Now, ideally, I'd be over there. And I see the way to get over there.
Let's go. Doing my weekly rounds. The rent is due.
She shouldn't be here.
Get off me! Piss off! Ha-ha! Just try to catch me now! Someone! Get this lady off my back!
I'll tear you to shreds.
Wasn't able to throw that in time. Okay, that's alright. He's actually normally not easy to catch because of the others. Now, no, to them it's like be worth trying to chase me up here. I need that guy to turn away from me. Make sure that one's not staring.
Get your hands off me! Ha-ha! Just try to catch me now!
Gladly.
Oh, for God's sake!
Let's go for a stroll.
Oh, for God's sake! Help! Help!
That's it. Here now. Easy. Go on.
We'll be glad to see him behind bars. Thank you.
Yeah.
On you go now.
Oh, there's we got him, right? And that's pretty much how this goes. So I got there to deal with the actual city of London, the things. I've not actually gotten to defeat. I've done, but only because I kind of skipped that one. And this one I've done before. Westminster I've not. Now I can activate them by simply going to the viewpoints, but like I suggest level 8 to take him on, and then this one's level 6 and this one's level 2, so I can easily beat this one. I'll have to make sure we actually find them all. And then I need to find the pressed flowers and things like that. So Whitechapel will be my first to conquer. And then we'll keep going further and further. After we beat Whitechapel, we get a train. So I only need to do, what, 3 more? 3 more, then kill him. So what I might do, I might go ahead and hold off on going after them anymore tonight. And I might switch over to Skyrim again for a little bit before it's time to lay down. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. You know what? I'm trying to kill them, just a nuisance when I get to be way more than one. I'm gonna loot them though, because I know there's no cops around right now. I assassinated that one, so I got all of his stuff automatically. So we're gonna go ahead and get off the side for the time being. So that is some of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Now, if I do it again tomorrow, then I will probably beat 2 boroughs. If I do the boroughs, I'll go after. I can show you guys. finish this one, and then the next one I'd want to go for would be Lambeth. And you can see how many divisions there are. So that's 2, 3, 4, like 7 missions or so, maybe 8. But it's not hard to beat. I'm just gonna hit the 3 viewpoints first, which are relatively easy. So yeah, that's what we'll probably end up doing. Because I need to get their levels up so I can actually work with them. Because that's why I tend to work on one character. Now, there are some missions I'm gonna have to play as him. But that's why you work on them, right? So we will continue with this probably tomorrow. Because with you guys, I intend on beating this game. Even if it takes me a week or 2 to do it. So until I switch over to Skyrim in a minute, I will see you guys in a few.